Hi everyone, I'm back with another video and for JEDSTAR again. So, in this video, we are going to discuss about 5 reasons as to why you should invest in JEDSTAR right now. So, these 5 reasons would be taken up based on my research, my individual views, and my thought of what JetStar is going to be in the future. So before we start, the same old disclaimer: I'm not a financial advisor, or neither is this financial advice. Uh, I do this just to educate a lot of people who are new to the crypto space, and I would like to spread my knowledge as well as gain knowledge through my videos in YouTube. So please do your own research before you get into any token in the crypto space. Having said the disclaimer, let's move on. The first reason that I would like to go with JET is because of the tokenomics, the supply, and the holders. So now coming down to the white paper, if you see, we have the white paper here in the website. I'll leave the link to the website as well as the link to the BSC scan details so you can come down and check out. You can see that there are 633 holders currently, and if you check the tokenomics, 6% of every transaction will be distributed proportionately to all the wallets holding JED. So now, what do you mean by proportionately? Please do go ahead and check out my earlier video on the tokenomics part and the white paper of the JED token explained in detail. So you get to know it's simple words. It depends on the amount of tokens you hold against the total supply. The more number of tokens you hold and you are a bigger holder, you would be getting the major portion of the 6% rewards in each transaction. But since the transaction value is 6%, you would each one of you will definitely get a good amount of reward is what I personally feel, unless and until you have very less number of tokens. That's in double digits is what I meant. So moving on, the token burn, again 2% of every transaction. It's a deflationary mechanism that's built in, and that's really good to see because as soon as you come down here and check the burn wallet, it's already 51%, and there is also another burn of 10% remaining because at the time of launch of the token they have already burned on 24th August. Fairly new, yes. 45% of the tokens are already burned, and 15% was supposed to be burnt at the later stage, out of which I believe 5% is already done, and the rest 10% is still remaining. So that's a whole 10 million tokens straight cut burn, which is still awaiting, and that would happen in the coming days. When? We just have to wait and see, but it is going to definitely happen. Because why? That's mentioned in your white paper as well. You can come down and check that out in detail, or check out my video that has all the information you need. And next, the anti-whale dump feature. This is something which I really loved and that interested me a lot to get into this token personally, because here the whales cannot manipulate the price. Even if they would like to manipulate the price, they would be selling things at a loss rather than gaining a profit. Why? Because each and every sell transaction that equates to 0.5% of circulating supply at that point of time, whatever is the circulating supply, if it amounts to or comes to 0.5% of the supply, then they would be taxed an additional 30%. That's huge, guys. If assume you are trying to sell 10 ETH worth or 10 BNB worth of JetStar tokens, right? So, and your number of tokens is ideally equivalent to around 0.5, 0.6% of the total circulating supply. You would be only receiving 7 BNB or even lesser than 7 BNB, because there is also another transaction tax that comes into picture, right? The 8% tax that you have. So 8 plus 30, that's close to around 38 to 40% of the returns that you have already burned. And I don't believe so that you would be gaining any profit until and unless you are purchasing it now and you're holding it for a long duration of time, wherein it would be going around 100x. That's my prediction. I'm definitely positive with the team. We will go on with the other reasons and then probably would instill you the same belief. And then again, between zero point 0.3 to zero point 0.5, also you have this additional 20% of tax levied that would ensure that the price manipulation does not happen with the whales having a higher quantity of tokens. The only good thing of having higher quantity of jet tokens here or being a whale in jet community, you would be getting more reflections, and that's good to know, right? Who would not love that? So that's something that I really love. And the 4% anti-dip portion, 4% of every sale which will be sent back to the liquidity pool, this ensures that there is no rug pull happening or any major dip in the price also because of anyone withdrawing from the liquidity pool. First and foremost, the liquidity pool is already locked, so no one can have access to it. for the next 1 year. That is so. That's actually good, and then this enables the price floor. I mean, price floor to continuously rise. So that definitely ensures that the liquidity pool is kept in check. Then your price would definitely increase because more and more tokens would get burned, one, and more purchases would be happening. And all transfers from wallets are subject to seller's tax. That seller's tax is obviously your 8%. That is 6% of your redistribution and 2% of your burn. Right. So this is how you can ideally purchase it. In case people are now planning to go ahead and do so, it's currently available on PancakeSwap alone. More number of options to purchase Jet token coming down in the future. But I personally believe this is the best option available right now. You can go ahead and use your Trust wallet, convert your BNB to Jet tokens through PancakeSwap. Uh, if you want to know how to do it, you can go ahead and check out my other video where I have clearly explained how you can connect your wallet to PancakeSwap and purchase Jet tokens. You can go ahead and do so right now, right? And regarding the holders portion, like I said, the first 1,000 holders will be getting a special NFT gift or a airdrop free of cost as soon as we reach the 1,000 mark, and each of them has a minimum of 1,000 jet tokens. So there are two conditions, guys. We should meet the 1,000 holder addresses, that's 1,000 holders count, and these 1,000 holders should be the ones who are holding 1,000 tokens minimum. So those guys would be able to get the NFTs as soon as we reach the 1,000 holder capacity. Next, if we are one among the top 100 holders of jet tokens, which I'm actually planning to get to, but it's little hard. Big fat wallets out there. So yeah. So coming down, if you're able to invest in such a manner, like all these big whales, and you're in one of those top 100 holders, once we reach 1,000 holder addresses, you would also be given a special NFT along with the other NFT, which would be distributed to all those who would be holding 1,000 plus jet tokens. So two free NFTs. Who would want to miss that? And NFTs are a happening space, and it's free income. Probably those would be, much worth than what you have even invested in the NFT marketplace. Why? We are going to get to it in a short while. That's one more point, or one more reason why I would like to invest in Jet. So moving on, the second portion that I would love to invest in Jet or like about the Jet token is its entire development team. You can see each and every person is doxed over here. We all know, and I have been having conversations with them on the Telegram group. You can come down, get into the Telegram group even before you want to invest. Get to the Telegram group, read through. If you have any questions, please do ask them. The moderators or the community people are very much eager to go ahead and answer, and they are very helpful as well. I'm not telling this just to appraise them or just to sell this token out, guys. I have no affiliation with the token whatsoever. This is just my honest, non-biased review. It's my interaction and the way that I have actually received responses from the team that I have been quoting. How the team is actually functioning, right? So they are not behind hype. They do not want people to get into the hype train and get into Jet token. They only want pure perfect investors who know the project details well, and one who believe in the project first of all, because whenever we are investing in JEDSTAR, understand it is a long term investment. It is never a short term income. So to all those people out there who are planning to invest, please ensure that you would definitely have to wait to get a good appreciation, but trust me, you will definitely be seeing a lot of price action in the coming next weeks. That is something that I would definitely love to say. Because why? Simple facts, just not speculating things. Woohoo, the CEO already confirmed on the Telegram group that he would be completely getting involved with the marketing phase or marketing of Jetstar token. So once marketing gets into place, we definitely would see some appreciation in terms of partnerships being made, or new people bought in, or any other marketing strategies that they can actually bring out, which would definitely give more exposure to Jet token, and more exposure ideally converts to potential investors. So even if out of 100 people who see this token, just 10 people invest, that's enough. That's a 10% conversion, and that would definitely mean a lot, because those 10 people who invest and get to know the token better or the community better would definitely be telling and spreading the news to another 10 people who would be potential investors into the project. That's how it works, right? So that's where I definitely have a lot of hope on, and the team is really awesome. They are very much communicative, and they are not anywhere in the hype part. They would definitely love to help out people who would like to ask questions, and always answer to the point and do not give any speculative answers. So that's something that I really love. The third reason that I would like to get into this token would be, I mean, I'm already into this token, but I'm just telling you if in case you're planning to get into it. The third reason would be the ecosystem that they have planned for three different tokens. So Jetstar here is just the first of the token which is on the horizon, but I mean, which is again just part of the ecosystem where two other tokens are still in the horizon. So they are yet to come, and the other two tokens will play a definite important role in the ecosystem that they are planning to build. And this particular ecosystem will be a GameFi platform, which and as well as an NFT marketplace. So now the other two tokens, once they are launched in the coming days, what role they would be playing in terms of the GameFi system or the NFT marketplace, we are yet to see that. But Jetstar being the first token and having a supply of just 100 million tokens in case, and out of that 60% would be straight cut burnt, and still the burn would be happening because of the transaction burn that is also inbuilt into tokenomics. The 40 million tokens are the actual supply that would be there, and in that also we would see that there would be a reduction as and when the time passes and more people get into jet. I am preferably looking into a actual circulating supply after all the burns, which they have quoted of 15% and 45%. That's the 60% actual burn. And by the time we reach, say, in the next 1.5 month, I'm presumably, just saying that the token supply would be somewhere close to around uh, 38 million. That's a 2 million burn, is what I'm suspecting, except the because 40 million would be the total supply after the actual burn that they have quoted of 60%, out of which the 2 million tokens is what I'm thinking of a burn that would happen, because we already see that 1 million tokens have already been burned, right? So that's another million tokens that I'm actually suspecting that would happen by the time we reach the 1000 or 1500 holders mark. But after that, who knows? I might be wrong and it would actually grow exponentially. But yeah, hoping for the best, guys. So that's my prediction in in this case. So I'm looking forward for a supply of 38 million by the end of probably mid of October ish kind. So this video will be a timestamp. Let's check it out at that point of time when it happens. And the fourth reason is the projects that they have in line. The projects that they currently have in line, first and foremost, would be the NFT marketplace. Then would be the games that they would be playing, coming out with. Now, if you come down to the interview, which I've also done in a video yesterday, please do go check out my video on that. I have done a detailed review of what interview happened and what were the questions that were asked from Altcoin Guide, and what were the answers from the chief developers. So if you come down here, you can see that regarding the game portion, they have mentioned that they are already planning to bring out 2 to 3 games. Just a moment, guys. I think I missed that. I've been scrolling crazy. Yeah, you can come down here. So they are already planning 2 games. First one would be a virtual card game, like you already see, and NFTs would be your cards, is what I am suspecting. So that would be the first one. Second would be a MMORPG game, and for people who are gamers and who are aware about Destiny 2, think of it like that. I would always refer to Destiny 2. The only reason being, it's also a game where you have a lot of planets to visit, and it's part of the space. And this is also somewhat in the same lines, because it's somewhat related to the Star Wars universe, right? So let's see what happens. But these are the projects which have got me exciting. I'm a gamer personally, so I would definitely love to see games built out. And looking at this project of MMORPG, I think that's a first that would come out. I think I did see a couple of projects which are there out, but I strongly believe that in this concept of having a universe built, and you play as a character where you can actually move around the universe, probably doing something, and in the meantime you're also earning in-game currency will be, or in-game items can be utilized as NFTs which you can sell outside. So that's the GameFi platform that they're planning to build, and this has really interested me a lot. So moving on to the last and final reason why I would love to get into Jet. Simple. I've been speaking of NFTs, I've been speaking of games. Look at the artwork. I've been telling this in almost all the videos. I don't know why I've been a little crazy with their artworks. I really love them. Especially, I really like the detailing and the concept that they have built into the artwork. You can see a fox with a gun, shark with a gun. This is my favorite, by the way. So, and the wolf with the sword, and the gorilla with the gun as well. This is killer. Especially if anyone who is there who is also owning the FEC token, guys, a big shout out. This is really nice. So, moving on, this is the reason why I'm really interested in the NFT marketplace, because now the artists are really cool. You can jump down to the Telegram channel. You can also see that many of them have been posting their own some of the other artwork that they have made, probably some modifications to these or certain other new ones that they have actually created. And they are also looking forward for any NFT artists, because that's where they would like to go ahead and launch an NFT marketplace as well. They want to bring out a set of NFTs. So if you are an artist out there who would like to go ahead and share your artistic skills, please go ahead and do join the Telegram group and let them know, so they would be able to get in touch with you as well. So income in both ways, right? So these are the five reasons, guys. Going on, just quickly summarizing all the five: the tokenomics, the whole number of holders and the NFT rewards that they give, and the supply. That is interesting me a lot. That's the first reason. The second would be the community and the devs who have docs themselves. The developers have docs themselves, and the community is really nice and helpful. Uh, the third reason would be the ecosystem, where they're planning to have two other tokens which will be coming into the market, and JETSTAR being the first will potentially play a vital role, is what I mean. And what I think is, and definitely this price point is something that is a stealer according to me. So this will not be a price point after probably once the token picks up pace. And trust me, we have still not got listed on the coin market cap and CoinGecko. A lot of people might ask this question. Again, repeating in this video as well, we have already submitted the entries from our side, but they definitely would like to see some price action or some more people getting into the token. So that's where I would definitely suggest people who have already invested in this token and are watching this video, please do share this video to a maximum people, so they get to understand what jet token is and they would like to be interested in investing. Else, please do go ahead, word of mouth, that also helps. And for all those people who are new to getting into Jetstar, I would suggest this is the right time. This is again my personal opinion. If you do feel so that you would like to wait for some more days and then get onto the train, yeah, you feel happy to do so. That's your opinion. I do respect that, but you would not be getting in at the same price point, is what I personally believe. Next, the fourth one would be the projects in line. That is the games that they have planned in the NFT marketplace and whatever for future projects that they have. So that's really interesting for me. And the fifth and final reason is the NFT artwork. Of course, how can I forget that? With such amazing artists and the artwork out there, I would definitely love to keep shilling for them every single day. So these are the five reasons, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Do comment below on your views on what you feel about Jetstar token and whether it's a good token or not to invest in, and whether you as a person would like to go ahead and invest in it. So my personal take, this is the right time to get into it, because the price would definitely not be as it is right now. Yes, you might see minor fluctuations because it's still very very new. It's just 24th of October, guys. It's not even been a single month, and we are already having 600 holders, and that's good to see. Because and these holders are a couple of them, yes, you do see that in the end there are bots which are trading in the back end. But many of these addresses or holders are genuine investors who know and believed in the project, and also know that their investment is for a longer term. All right, so if people who have a bigger bag and want to invest big, well, my personal opinion, invest big, get the reflections, sell your reflections. That would give you enough amount to go ahead with your daily chores. That's what I personally feel. And once the price appreciates also, you will still be receiving reflections that can pay your bills. So having said that, ending the video here, guys. Please do share, subscribe to my channel, and watch out my other videos which are also part of Jetstar and other tokens which I have done. And do comment below on your views again. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.